Good afternoon, and welcome to my barbershop. Wow. I can't believe I'm talking to the Prince of the Southern Seas. I've heard so much about you. My clients tend to gossip, but they've only ever said good things about you. In fact, now that I think about it, I only ever hear good things about you. You must either be a genuinely, remarkably kind person, or you have a 5-star PR team who goes above and beyond. It's a mixture of both? I see. Anyway, you have arrived at a perfect time. The sun is about to go down. My crystal and seashell cave faces west, so we can enjoy the sunset while I clean you up and make you look stunning. Naturally, you already look stunning. The royals are lucky to have impressive genes. What I mean is, I'm sure you will be impressed with my work. Those mermaids won't be able to take their eyes off you once I'm done today. Sit down, and I'll get this gown on you. Wouldn't want any bits and pieces of hair going down your top. Oh, I am simply thrilled that you chose to come here. I see. You wanted somewhere quiet and peaceful, away from the bustling underwater city of Althacor, and... Oh, yes, the paparazzi are always a nuisance. I hope you didn't have any trouble with them on the way here. I'm surprised, actually, because I only see you and your giant sea stallion outside in the water. Did you come alone? Where are your guards? You had someone wear a big hat and then sent your guards to accompany the fake prince. What a clever idea. That's a great way to shake off any unwanted stalkers. Well, I'm relieved that you made it here safely. Let's start off with a shave, I'll clean your face first. There's some sand on it. We'll be using special water today. It comes from a spring rich in minerals. Great for the skin. Meanwhile, you can tell me what kind of shave you'd like. What style? Your face, I mean, not your head. It's up to me. You trust my expertise. Oh, what a lovely compliment. Okay, I'll be sure to enhance that jawline. My skin? These translucent patches are normal. I am part jellyfish, but I'm sure you've already noticed the tentacles. How many tickles does it take to make a jellyfish mergirl laugh? concentrating. I'm concentrating. An early congratulations, by the way. I don't listen to the sea news that much, but when I received your booking, I asked around and found out that you will be attending a special event next week. You're going to choose your future wife at the bride selection ceremony. How exciting! But what a shame I'm not a princess. I mean, I'm excited for you. So, if you don't mind me asking, and forgive me for being a little nosy, what kind of women are you into? Is it the ones with big, gnarly fins? Or the ones with eyes that stick out above their heads? Or do you like the slithery, slimy types? Totally not judging. Tilt your head a little bit this way, please. Thank you. Oh, someone you can trust. A good listener who's wise beyond her years. But how will you know just by looking at them? Unless you already have someone in mind? No? Oh. Wife selection events are such a big deal. I really hope you find a good one. How does this look to you? A little shorter, a different shape? Yes, don't worry. We have plenty of time to do your hair. Are you in a hurry? No? Great. In that case, if you're interested, you should try my Jelly Cube seafood cake after all of this. It's delicious. Okay. Looking good. Now, hair. Was there a special hairstyle you wanted? Something over the top or something more traditional? If you want something exotic, I can show you this magazine. A human friend of mine visited me last week, and they brought this along. They said I might find some inspiration from it. These are the trendy human hairstyles of the season. Or I could make you bald. I'm sure that would be unexpected and would attract attention. I have this one client who looks like an attractive sea cucumber, and she just asks me to shave everything off so she can wear her wigs. Less time spent on doing her hair in the mornings. A different wig each day. No? Sure, we'll keep the hair then. I was just teasing, if you couldn't tell. I do think you look better with hair. about... Ah, this one. It suits the shape of your face. Perfect. This one it is then. Yes, of course. I can make the sides shorter. How did you hear about this place and about me? When I received a booking from you, I initially thought it was one of my friends playing a prank. Oh, yes. The third princess's niece is one of my regulars. Ah, so she told you. Oh, you flatter me. Did she tell you to say that? And you've never seen a Jellyfish Mergirl before and didn't believe they existed, so you wanted to see for yourself. Keep your head still. Well, here I am. What do you think? Was I what you expected? Thank you. I understand. A prince's life is incredibly busy, and there will be creatures out there you haven't encountered before or even heard of. What are you curious about? What is it like being a jellyfish merm? Nobody has ever asked me that before. It's great. I was 18 years old before I learned how not to get tangled up in my own tentacles, though. I still trip up on occasion. I just have so many of them. Ah, yes. It's all a learning experience. You have the most striking eyes. They're the color of... What is it that they remind me of? They're the same color as... Oh. Let me just pick that up off your lap. I was busy admiring those eyes of yours and accidentally snipped off one of my tentacles. Oh, you're so kind. Don't worry about me. I don't really feel pain in my peripheral tentacles. Just put this into the bin. Nothing to see here. It happens from time to time. I have so many of them. It'll regenerate itself in a few days. Not the strangest thing you've seen, Do tell. Not for the public ear. I understand. I'm sure we all have our secrets. I won't pry into yours. Now, take a good look in the mirror for me. And I'll show you the back. How short do you want the back and sides? Okay. So, up to here. And here. No problem. I am going to make you look magnificent. Is it surprising that I have power here? I know it might seem odd, but it makes my job faster and easier. Except this one time when the geothermal generator got too cold. There was a terrible Arctic blast last winter, and everything was freezing over. All my equipment ceased to function, and I was all, oh, shivering shutterfish, what am I going to do now? That poor merfolk I was attending to had to wait forever with his hair in a large perm while we waited for the generator to get started again. Thankfully, nothing of that sort will happen today. It's spring, and the weather has been wonderful. It's the kind of weather that makes one dream of happy unions. If only. What happens if you don't find a suitable lady at the wife selection ceremony? You have to pick one. Who made the rules anyway? Oh, you're basically saying that you'll be forced to spend the rest of your life with someone you potentially might not even like that much because of traditional customs that run in your family? Yes, I suppose someone in your position does have to sacrifice some of their freedoms. Does it have to be a princess? As in, could you choose to marry a commoner? Just curious. The last time a prince married someone who wasn't a princess was 167 years ago. So I have a chance then? I'm joking. I bet you have tons of ladies vying for your attention. Is that correct? How do you deal with that? It must get tiring. I never thought about the fact that getting too much attention would ever be a bad thing, but now that you put it that way, I can completely understand why you wanted some quiet time to yourself today. Am I chatting too much? I can be quiet if you want me to. I'm just used to talking a lot. It's part of the job. Sometimes I speak my mind when I don't mean to. That has gotten me into a few too many spots of trouble. You don't mind? You're not just saying that to be polite, are you? Uh-huh. Barbers thrive on conversation. People do tend to say that I have a very soft voice, though. It must be the jellyfish in me. I've noticed that the folks in the city don't talk like this at all. They're bold and loud and aggressively assertive. Whenever I'm around them for too long, my head starts to hurt. I wasn't talking about you, of course. But that's why I settled down in this little cove. It's far enough away from everything to have some peace and quiet, but not so far that clients are unable to get to me relatively easily. Okay, we're done with the hair. Take a look. Would you like me to modify anything? Great. So good to hear you like it. Now, I'll put the decorations on you. You mentioned you wanted them in your booking. It's not a service offered by other barbers, but I went to fashion and beauty school, so I have a few extra skills on hand. Hands. Tentacles. Anyway, I've prepared a number of decorations for you. All of them are exquisite and prepared by the finest craftsmen and jewelers. These gold and silver shells will be woven into your hair. The sea-themed gems will be attached to your forehead and underneath your collarbones. I assume you don't sleep on your stomach. I have a trick or two up my sleeve, especially where decorations are concerned. I'll start putting some decorations in your hair and onto your skin as previously agreed. The ones on your skin should fall off in about a month, and the ones in your hair you can take off whenever you want. Many of my clients who ask for decorations tend to try to keep them on for as long as they can. Oh, and if you come back to visit me again and bring back your old decorations, they get recycled and you receive some discounts, plus an extra service of your choice. I had to see you in person first to make my final decision, but I think we'll use these as the main colors. Definitely nothing too showy, of course. It's going to look elegant and tasteful once I'm done. Opinions? Sure, we can add this one too. Now, in the beginning, you might feel me pulling on your hair a little bit. That's completely normal. Yes, after a while, you'll get used to the decorations, and it won't even feel like they're there. I'm gonna stop talking now so you can get a little bit of peace and quiet. But if you do need something, feel free to speak up. Just sit back while I work on you, and afterwards I'll get you that cake. Which one next? All right. Just keep still. Is that too tight? Okay. There we are. Ah. Now, if you don't mind waiting for a little bit, I'll make you some tea and get you that snack.